It is officially Eurovision week! I could cry with excitement right now. Poor Michaela. Hi guys, welcome back to the Rob Pop YouTube channel, your campus hits pop culture fix, and it's official, Eurovision week is upon us. It is Tuesday morning here in the UK, and tonight, semi-final one will be upon us. I know if you're as excited as me, then you are currently Agatha Christieing this shit and trying to predict who is going to make it through. So I am going to be doing the same. In this video, I'm going to be predicting which 10 songs we are going to see advance to the final tonight from semi-final one. I have been going backwards and forth, swapping things out, putting things in. This has been a matter of days to get to this point, but I think I have my 10 in lock. Side note, these are just the 10 songs I think will make the final. They're not personal opinion, they're not necessarily my 10 favourites. Let's recap who is in semi-final one tonight so you can remember who you are going to be seeing on your screens. We're starting off with Albania, who are followed by Latvia, Lithuania, Switzerland, Slovenia and Ukraine. Then we have Bulgaria, the Netherlands, Moldova, Portugal, Croatia and Denmark, and then the last 5 will be Austria, Iceland, Greece, Norway, with Armenia closing the show. So let's get straight into it. These are the songs I think are going to qualify to the final on Saturday night. We're going to start off with the locks, the songs that I am certain will be making it. We're not going to spend too much time on them because, well, we know why they're going through. My first qualifying prediction is Ukraine. This is not under doubt. They are by far and away the favourites to win this year. It's a great song coming at a time where people are obviously wanting to throw their weight behind Ukraine. This would make it through anyway. I would be 100% certain of this making it through in the normal circumstances, but we're not in normal circumstances. So look, either way, let's not waste any time discussing whether Stefania is going to be in the final. All we need to be discussing with this song is it going to win? This is a televote winner. How will the juries take to it? My second lock is Greece, Amanda Tenfjord's Die Together. This song is a jury favourite, quite possibly the jury winner in my eyes. I think it's just got so much quality to it. There's so many layers to this song that the public are just no way going to miss out on how good this is. From what I've seen, they've really staged this in such a delicate and intimate manner, whilst also making it feel epic, which is all this song needed, because it's a great song. By song alone, this was making it through. So as long as they've paired a great performance with this, it's not in doubt, 100% certain. My third certainty is Armenia, that Rosalind with Snap. And I would not have said this after hearing this for the very first time, but now I'm seeing it all come together, it just seems so clear to me. There is nothing in this semi-final that I think sounds like this. It's a really enjoyable, sweet song. Rosalind's performance is absolutely fantastic and nothing like anything else. The way that they've created a whole new universe on the stage is really quite remarkable. And it doesn't look like Rosalind is being thrown by any of it. There is no way with this being thrown at the end that the public are going to forget the house of paper that is coming down around her. This is just so cute, and we often see entries like this make the final anyway. You think like Love Is Forever by Leonora. The jury do tend to love these cutesy pop songs, but Rosalind is carrying it stronger than Leonora ever did. This is not in doubt. This is top 5 in the semis for me. And yeah, Armenia are going to be in the final. My fourth certainty, the Netherlands, Estijn with Diepte. This has never really been in doubt from the minute they released this song until now. It's just such a beautiful song. There are 3 songs for me that fall into this televote category for what people may want to vote for. I think Netherlands, Portugal and Iceland fall into that. Girls who are playing like a slow, melancholy song that really makes you focus, and I think Netherlands are the strongest of those 3 songs, and I think they will do the best of those 3 songs. Estijn just seems like she's got that whole Blanche appeal to her. The only thing I'm questioning is how she does in the final. She could do as well as Blanche, or the televotes could completely knock her down the way they did to Victoria last year. But that debate is very much, will it come top 5 or will it come top 10? Will it qualify? Not in doubt. My 5th certainty are the 2 wolves, Subwoolfer from Norway, Give That Wolf a Banana. Once again, I'm categorising some of these in my head. There are 3 novelty songs in this semi, and Give That Wolf a Banana is the strongest of them. I have no idea where the juries are going to put this, but I feel like they will think this is stronger than Eat Your Salad. I think they will think that this is stronger than Trenulețul of Moldova. So it's definitely got the strongest jury appeal, and I definitely think it has the strongest televote appeal. I think it'll be top 3 with the televotes. Everyone's going to be remembering this party anthem that comes second from last in the running order. Everyone's going to be talking about the wolves. Everyone's going to want to be trying to recreate the dance. I predict this is going to be one of the biggest talking points on Twitter. What the hell have Norway sent? Who are these dancing wolves? Why do I love it? Look, you can answer all them questions on Saturday, because this is going to the final without a shadow of a doubt. My 6th certainty, it's got to be Portugal. Maro's Saudade, Saudade. It's just a really classy song that is almost definitely going to be top 5 with the juries. And if you're top 5 with the juries, you really have to be marked down significantly by the televote in order to not get through. I can't tell how much the televote will take to it, but I can't see it doing worse than, say, 12th. So when it all balances out, I think this one will wind up about 7th in the semi-final, which is enough to qualify. All you have to do is finish top 10. I think we're seeing this finish about 15th in the final, but it's just got one of those feels about it where you think, I would actually be very surprised if the beauty of this wasn't appreciated. Not to mention, it comes after the chaos of Moldova in the running order, and then straight after it, you have Croatia and Denmark, and then it's the break. So there really isn't anything after it that's going to steal away the thunder of what a beautiful performance Maro provides. So yeah, Portugal, they're getting through. Now they're the 6th that I'm absolutely certain about, but I'm pretty confident for Albania. Ronela Hajati's Sekret is my favourite song of this Eurovision year. I'm gonna say it, I have worries about this purely because I've seen the rehearsal clip and this looks like a bit of a mess. And I hope she hasn't alienated the juries too much, because I don't think this is an unfriendly jury song. But if what she's brought on the stage is a bit too sexual and she gets marked down, I am worried where this could end up. I think it's going to end up about 9th in the semi-final, maybe something close to where like Tamta's replay came. I don't think it's going to pass with flying colours, but I do think that the song is just such a high quality that it's enough to make it through. People last year were telling me Matahari wouldn't make it, and Matahari was at the time probably my favourite going into the semi-finals, and I just carried my confidence all the way with her, and she made it. So I'm throwing all of my confidence behind Ronela. I think she's an amazing performer. This song is amazing, and the final would be so much worse without it. So you know what? I'm channeling confidence. I'm manifesting Ronela justice. We're seeing this in the final. Please. And my 8th lock wouldn't be a personal pick, but my 8th and final definite lock would have to be Switzerland. Marius Bear's Boys Do Cry. 6 songs come before the commercial break. The first 6 songs before the commercial break are Albania, Latvia, Lithuania, Switzerland, Slovenia, and Ukraine. Nobody in this section is doing an out-and-out ballad the way that Marius is, and I just think this is really going to stand out. From the moment I heard it, I thought this is going to have its fans. The same sort of fans who really appreciated beauty in the likes of Amar Pelledoir, the same people who appreciated One Thing I Should Have Done by Cyprus in 2015. These intimate John Lewis kind of moments by a male-led singer definitely have their crowd, and I just have to appreciate that. And I think the way that they've staged this is very clever. Yeah, I do think that we are seeing Switzerland in the final with Boys Do Cry, and I hate to say it, but it may be growing on me a little bit. Is that just Eurovision fever fucking with my head and thinking I enjoy everything? Maybe, but good luck to Marius Bear. So they are the 8 songs that I am certain about, so we now have to find 2 more qualifiers. I've gone back and forth between the following: Austria, Lithuania, Latvia, Moldova, and Iceland. Those 5 songs I've really batted about between, but I've come to the following conclusion. My 9th qualifying prediction is Austria, Lumix and Pia Maria with Halo. Now until yesterday, I had this out of my predictions. Then I watched the jury final commentary on the Wee Wee Blogs live stream, and I'm still not convinced. The backing vocalists are doing so much to cover Pia Maria's shortcomings, although she has improved. there's something that sounds a bit jarring about the vocal for me. It's very clear that there is an overpowering backing vocal doing this for her, and that for me is a bit off-putting. But what I couldn't deny was looking through the 17 songs in a recap form. This really stands out. There are often a lot of simple female-led pop bangers. Just think last year, like El Diablo, Je me casse, Last Dance. But this year, or at least in this semi-final, this is the only straight-up female-led pop banger. Sekret is absolutely balls to the wall crazy, while Snap is a lot more soft and jaunty. This is the only female-led pop banger, and I think it's really going to stand out where it is in the running order. It's the first song back after a commercial break, and it's followed by Sister from Iceland, which is going to do nothing to steal the energy. I think it's going to be very close, and it wouldn't shock me if this didn't make it. But I do think that the crowd who are watching will be ready for a party banger. In fact, they won't have had a particular banger since Moldova at song number 9. Portugal, Croatia, Denmark, commercial break, and I think that the public are going to be itching for a song that absolutely goes for it. And as long as they throw everything into this live performance, I think that the televote might just push Austria over the line with Halo. Okay, so predicting the 10th qualifier from the semi-final, for me, it was a toss-up between Moldova and Latvia. I don't believe that all 3 of the comedic entries this year can make it through the semis. I just think they're going to eat one another's votes. I'm certain that Norway will make it, and I've gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between Moldova and Latvia. But my gut just can't ignore that I think it's going to be Moldova. Everyone is really going all in for Eat Your Salad at the moment because the performance does look fantastic. They really have done a great job with it. But I just can't shake the thought that Eat Your Salad is going to come last with the juries. I just don't see them liking it at all. And I don't see the televote making up enough ground in order to push it through. And I think that the juries will respect Zdub. I still cannot say that name. I think that the jury will respect Moldova more with those kind of traditional instruments, the craziness of it, the fact that the actual topic of the song is not just about salads. I think that the juries won't punish Moldova quite so much, and I think that their televote will probably be just about top 10 as well. So I can see more reason for Moldova making it. It's just so fun. It comes in the middle of Netherlands and Portugal, so it couldn't come at a more perfect time. In between 2 gorgeous ballads, you have an absolute crazy as hell This Is Eurovision song, and I think this is going to be one of the songs that gets the best crowd reaction in the night, gets the best casual, sat at home on their sofa, hasn't heard the songs kind of reaction. I just think Moldova is going to do better on the night, and for that reason I'm making it my 10th qualifier. So those are my 10 qualifiers. Let's run through them again. We've got Albania, we've got Switzerland, we've got Ukraine, we've got Netherlands, we've got Moldova, we've got Portugal, we've got Austria, we've got Greece, we've got Norway, and we've got Armenia. Let's talk through some of the songs very quickly that I don't think are going to qualify. I'm not going to make this an hour-long video, so let's go very quickly. As I said with Latvia, I think Moldova will just pit them to the post, and I don't think all 3 novelty entries can make it. We haven't seen the first 2 songs in a semi qualify since Eurovision 2016, when Jus and Michael Schback with Heartbeat and Colour of Your Life made it to the final. It's not something that happens often, and I just feel that being in the 2nd position is going to kill Latvia, and I just don't think the juries are going to get behind this at all. I also really feel like Iceland could make it, but I've decided to chuck them out at the last minute. I swapped them out with Austria because there just seems to be no hype behind this. I still think the juries will really like this. I think it will come about 7th or 8th with the juries, but now I'm thinking it will come about 14th, 15th with the televote and ultimately settle at about 12th. I really thought that more people would get behind this, but in the same way that I don't think that 3 of the comedic entries will make it, I can see that there's quite a strong chance that 3 of these melancholy female-led ballads won't make it, and Portugal and Netherlands definitely are, so that leaves me with putting Iceland and Sister outside of the qualification zone. But if this shocks on the night and makes it through, to me, it wouldn't be that much of a shock because I've had it in my predictions this whole time, but at the last minute I thought, oh, the public are going to want to bang around me. The other song that I really toyed over putting in was Lithuania, Monika Sentimentai. I think she's great. I think she's absolutely fantastic, and this song has really grown on me. I just don't see it making enough of an impact with one side this year. I don't see the televote going wild or the juries going wild, and I think this is quite an unpredictable year. I think it's going to be one of those years where the televote and the juries just do not agree at all. And songs like Lithuania, which I could see coming genuinely like 10th on the televoting and 10th in the juries, I can somehow see that leveling out to come like 11th. I could definitely see a world where Monika makes it, but I also see a world where she doesn't make enough impact on either side of the vote to really push through into that top 10. It's in my top 10 of this semi, so in a perfect world this would make it, but I just couldn't find enough reason in my head to justify putting this in my qualification predictions. And let's talk through the 4 songs that I just do not see getting through. Slovenia, Bulgaria, Croatia and Denmark. If any of these 4 are going to pull a shock, it's Slovenia in my eyes. It wouldn't surprise me if the juries did really like LPS's Disko, and maybe the public will too. I think that the band themselves have a very likeable image, the staging is very fun. It could strike a chord in like a Daddy Freya kind of way and be like a surprising sleeper hit. It could do that, but there are 13 songs that I looked at that I thought had more appeal than this. So I just cannot see this getting through, but I think it definitely will have its fans, and Disko might do better than we actually think it's going to. Bulgaria's Intelligent Music project, this just isn't making it. It's just not strong enough. It's that simple. They can do what they want on the stage, but at the end of the day, this is a song contest. Does it matter what you put into a whole package? Yes, but if the song is not strong enough, you can throw as much shit on top of it as you like, but it will not cover up the fact that the song is not there. Croatia's Guilty Pleasure, for me this is just still such a disappointment of a song. It doesn't go any of the places it needs to go, and if anyone's going to take votes from this, it will be Armenia's Snap, which has a more interesting performance, a more interesting melody, a more interesting singer. I just see no way in which this is going to snatch votes. In fact, if I'm going to make a prediction for what's going to come last in this semi-final, I would put my bets on Croatia. I don't see anything that the televote are going to grab hold of, and there are so many other songs that I see the jury going for ahead of this that I think it might just become like a default last place. And last of all, Denmark, Ready for Show. Again, I don't see this happening. This is the last song before a commercial break, and I think as soon as Austria come back on after it, it's going to steal all the energy, and it's just not making enough of an impact. The show is not going to be making it to the Saturday show. I'm sorry. So they're my predictions for semi-final 1, and we really do not have to wait too long to find out whether I'm correct. I could be so far off. Last year I got 9 out of 10 predictions on both semi-finals, so I don't think I'm a bad bellwether as far as predicting what's going to go through, but I think 2022 is a much more unpredictable year than 2021. But that's it from this video, and if you like what you've seen, then please give this video a like and comment down below, who do you think is going to qualify? I love nothing more than seeing the Eurovision fandom get into their theoretical side, and I kind of want you to disagree with me. I want to hear what you have to say and your reasoning. Also, please subscribe to this channel. It's doing so much better than I expected, and I'm loving all of the support from the Eurovision fans. And hit the notification bell if you want a notification every time I upload a new video, because there's a video just like this coming to semi-final 2 on Thursday. But for now, I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope you're excited for semi-final 1 just the way that I am. But for now, Europe, I bid you good night.